I'm going to actually turn this. I've got the lever out. So there's the crank going up. I aren't faking this. Going to go up all the way, trying to turn it quite smoothly. And I do have a bit of like friction almost set on this so that'll just stop in the position there on like the turning ring. And then I can fold this handle back in if I want to. Right, let it come down. Well, I'm going to turn it down. Going quite smoothly and steady. Okay. And now I'm going to go up quite quick. And now back down quite quick. Okay, so that works. Okay, I think you do need super glue, that super glue on here, because it might unscrew. So I'm just turning it anti-clockwise now, looking at it, and it is coming down there. Probably better to see here that's coming down actually. So you see the like rack there. I think. Okay, that's alright. Then we can fold the handle out the way. And I'm going to actually press on this top here. I'm going to push down a bit. Oh, that's stopping in the position. Yeah, I can push it if I put quite a bit of force on it. But that's, you know, adjustable on this, like almost friction type ring here. Okay. Right, I'll leave that as it is. I'll post these online. Show you from here as well, some different angles so you know what it looks like. Sorry, the lights are dazzling me here. Okay, I think this is a Star 51 tripod, had it many years and it's been hacked and, well not hacked, but we've been repaired quite a bit. Okay, what I've done here is I've tapped this out with a 7mm tap, a 7 by 1mm pitch. And that's like a bolt size. Okay, inside there, I doubt if you can see the threads. But this isn't very strong plastic, so we need a little bit more. I'm going to put a bit of super glue on the edge of the thing that goes in here. Well, here's the thing. Okay, so that goes into here, and there's a bolt that goes in there, 7mm bolt, Allen head, cup head. I would suggest, or I've got a tapered sort of cup head thing, just the one I happen to have, let's put like that. But first of all I'm going to put this lever part into here. Now I've drilled, there's two sides to this. One is drilled to 4.5, the other is drilled to 3.5. And basically let's say I force a bolt into there, and that does cut the threads. This is PLA. Okay, here is a lever with a rotating sort of handle on it. That is at a deliberate angle there, and you might notice a bit of an angle. It's not totally square, that's deliberate. Again, that bolt, that's a 6mm, well in my case Allen head. It's like a flat head on this one, but a round head would probably do. Again, I force this into this hole here, gradually as you tap, going backwards and forwards. And that obviously goes in there with a 4mm bolt going through. I'll put that on, then I'll come back. Okay, make sure this goes on the right way. All this like angle here is to support this so that it doesn't fall flat, because then it gets in the way of the tripod. Yep, and there's a marker. Well, I've designed it so there's a mark on there to remind you which way is up when you're turning it. So I'll bolt this to there and then I'll come back to show you on this. Oh, I did tree supports on this. Yeah, tree supports are good in my opinion, very good. Left quite a bit of roughness on this, that's all I'll say. But I don't know about the adjustments in colour for tree supports. I might be able to get that roughness off. It's not too bad actually, it looks quite interesting, a bit of texture on that. Yep, right. So there we are, there's a lever, see that's down there. That's so that if this folded down flat, this like rotating handle would bang against the tripod. So that's why it's got this chamfer, let's call it that, a bit more than chamfer, inclined plane. Now this has been designed in a way that, see the indents here, and there's indents on here. That's so that you can actually tighten this up so that it doesn't just flop about, because you don't want it flopping about. So I'll just tighten that up if I can. And it's a case of just using the Allen key here. So still loose. This is like a button-headed Allen bolt, 4mm by 25. Oh, that's, see, that's stiffer there, in there. Might just slack that off a little bit, tiny bit there. It can still fold out and it won't like flop around. Okay, now I'll tighten that up a tiny touch. You might have to tighten it up once in a while, because wear and tear, so to speak. If we can get the lid, just a second. Right, that'll do. Yep. And then we've got a handle to basically turn it. I'll pour it on and show you just now. So I'm going to put some actually super glue on this bolt here. Now a cap head bolt is okay, I reckon. But you certainly want an Allen type bolt to get in and tighten it up. Some actually super glue on the threads and certainly on this edge here, so that that sticks in there. Some super glue on this edge again. Okay, I've given it, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, maybe even 5 for that super glue to set. I mean to say 10 seconds, yeah, it does stick stuff in 10 seconds, but I would say give it longer. Now you might wonder what this is. That's a towel in case any super glue, an old towel, I use any super glue spills out the tube and it's on the towels rather than on me. Yep, so I would certainly say super glue on the bolt there. Get it in quick, pretty fast, as fast as you can. Screw it in reasonably tight, not overly tight. Keep it moving when you using super glue on here, even if it's just a little bit like this, so that any super glue seeping out doesn't like get caught against the part here. Right, I'm going to actually turn this. I've got the lever out, so there's the crank going up. I aren't faking this. I'm going to go up all the way, trying to turn it quite smoothly. And I do have a bit of like friction almost set on this to so that'll just stop in the position there on like the turning ring. And then I can fold this handle back in if I want to. Right, leg come down. Well, I'm going to turn it down, going quite smoothly and steady. Okay, and now I'm going to go up quite quick. Okay, and now back down quite quick. Okay, so that works okay. I think you do need super glue, that super glue on here, because it might unscrew itself. So I'm just turning it anti-clockwise now, looking at it, and it is coming down there. Probably better to see here that's coming down actually. So you see the like rack there. Okay, that's alright. Then we can fold the handle out the way. And I'm going to actually press on this top here. I'm going to push down a bit. Oh, that's stopping in the position. Yeah, I can push it if I put quite a bit of force on it. But that's, you know, adjustable on this, like almost friction type ring here. Okay. Right, I'll leave that as it is. I'll post these online. Show you from here as well, some different angles so you know what it looks like. Sorry, the lights are dazzling me here. Okay, yeah, that's as good as that's going to get now. I don't think this is as good as the original. Just a second. All over here. I don't think this is as good as the original crank, but there was no crank on here. It got broken off. Many years of use, so to speak. This is my tripod. It has this, well, claimed to be a fluid head. I think actually it works more by friction, like plates rubbing together, than fluid. But it's okay for a budget head, pan and tilt. Now I'll put some epoxy around here because this was splitting round here. This is actually splitting round this side. This is like, I can't remember if I got that permanently glued in there actually, because I don't use it all that much. I beefed up this with some epoxy and such like, because it's very hard to turn this. I think that increases the friction of one of them. There's like a wedge shape in there. I'm not sure if it's a pan or tilt. I think it's the pan that adjusts. But you do have locking things on here that you can lock it. I think I'll put some details about this tripod. It has a spirit level on, so you can get level. Extendable legs with clips on. Yep, good hook on the bottom there. You can take that hook out if you need be. Handle on, like a carrying handle. It does come with a bag. But, and I've had other stuff on here, like a pan tilt mechanism, electric pan tilt thing. So there's been some hacking on this. But what mainly, well, a couple of things I mainly want to show you is these legs did come loose on these hinges here. Sorry, you see this white stuff here. So I'll tell you what that is. So that white stuff is this stuff. I got this from Maplin's. We used to have a local shop near us, and basically you get some of this, you put it in hot water and you can mould it. I press it on here and I moved the legs a bit so that it wouldn't like lock these joints up. I think all three have gone actually, well it did go, and that's been quite strong on there. Yeah, I can take my word for it, I'm doing this one-handed because I've got the tripod here. Quite good stuff. It's very hard once it sets, but what I'm mainly trying to show you is this this crank. There's supposed to be a crank lever in here thing. Oh, I've got that knocked off on my, yeah. But that broke off. See inside there? Now the crank does work, so to speak. Hang on, I'll try to do this. So if I pull this up, you'll see that that does rotate still in there.